Hey guys, so doing a review here for the Orucase. This is the extra large size. It's meant to take mountain bikes, 29ers, and other large bicycles. And I got everything in here, believe it or not. It's 48 pounds with all my riding clothes, shoes, and I'm going to take you inside how it's packed up. So first things are, got these unbuckled clips right here. This is kind of weird. You think I'd do the packing first, but that took so long that it's much easier to show how I packed it rather than take you through everything that I packed. So if you open up right here, that's the main compartment. These are the folding sides. I got some clothes right here. It's just a little bag of riding clothes and grocery bag. Frames right here. This is just my shorts. I use that as the protection to save weight. And I'll pull out the wheels first and take a look at those. So here's the back wheel. The cassette side goes inside. And if you look right here, actually, I have a little 3D printed cap right here. You can also get one from the trash at a bike shop, and that's exactly what I did for this. These are little plates, and it helps spread the pressure. Tires are around 15 psi. Keeps a little bit of cushion on the outside. You can see here my front wheel is the exact same. I do take the rotors off and throw the center locks back on. Next piece that I can take out from here pretty easily is the fork. And so I have my fork completely disassembled right here. I keep the top cap on so that way it reduces the pressure from the top. And I also attach my brake lever here. This is in some old cloth with a little tie and a Ziploc bag. So keeps all my stuff in one place. There's a little bit of foam, protect the stanchions. This guy fell off right here, but I also noticed take out all the air. So this is a 160 mil fork. It's a Fox 36 with a Fit 4 damper. And I actually push the fork down after I take out all the air to take out further air and then throw the top cap back on. So it's almost like vacuumed to the smaller size. And then I use a little Velcro strap right here. You could use a zip tie too with some cardboard to protect, to keep that fork in the lower position, and it makes it a lot smaller inside. On the bottom of the fork, I have a 3D printed little axle dummy. You can also get this from a new bike. Keeps your axle from getting compressed on those side loads. So as we go in deeper into the bike case, I have some riding stuff. I have like my hip pack right here, and then I have a bottle right here. I keep my disc rotors inside a box right here, so you can see these are two different rotors, and I keep them inside this box because I don't want my rotors to be bent, and straightening them out while I'm there. And they're really fast to put on. Inside here, if you look, this wheel case right here, there's actually a little pouch. I keep my chain in there. I don't want it rattling around. And it's just covered in a little rag and Ziploc bag. So here's the main frame. If you guys were wondering how it's packed, that's exactly how I put it in. Got a couple foam pads. This is actually a special frame bag that was made by Alpine Threadworks up in Canada. And I use this for my food and stuff, but I keep all my cockpit controls inside there, tucked inside some old cloth. And have my bottle right here. 1-Up EDC tool on this side. That's almost everything I'll need to build up. As you can see, no chain, and I keep the cranks on. On the back, I have another dummy axle right here, and I keep the brake also in a rag. It's on the edge, so I'm just trying to keep it a little more protected, covered with a Velcro strap. Same thing with the rag and a Velcro strap. And these rags are going to be great. I can use them to clean my chain and the bike when I'm at my destination. So yep, so that's the whole frame. And just a little bit of pro tips at the bottom. So my bars are off right here. Just keep them wrapped up in some bubble wrap and some rubber bands. That's pretty easy to do. And I have some filler material. This is actually, to me, I think really important. It keeps the bottom of the case from getting punched by the chainring teeth. And so right here I have, you can see all the gouging from the chainring teeth, just packing it for the first time. And on the bottom, it's completely clear. And I've drop tested it maybe like 3 or 4 times on that to see if that would happen. So that's going to keep your bag lasting a little bit longer. And it's just a folded up piece of cardboard, several pieces with some tape. Keep my pedals in a separate bag too. Just filled all the nooks and crannies. Here's all my small parts, so headset, materials, some work gloves, and I have my center lock wrench right here. And then keeping my bike shoes on the back. This stays underneath the triangle. And the reason why I keep this underneath the rear triangle is because it actually elevates the brakes and the derailleur hanger off of the corner of the case, and it keeps the bike a little bit more protected in those delicate areas. That's about it. That's the rest of the case right here. If you want to take a look inside, it's just got this foam pad. This foam pad actually detaches, if you were wondering. So this whole thing becomes its own independent piece. And the wheel flaps that keep the wheel separator are actually stitched in, so they don't get loose and misplaced, and they're easier to handle later. So, yep, so that's how I pack my bike, and that's how I'm going to unpack it when I travel to all my international races and destinations. Cheers, guys.